Hello, Money Masters! Today we're going to crack the code to earning the fortune you've always dreamed of. Wealth is a lofty ambition, and only the well-prepared can ever hope to join the ranks of the mega wealthy and ultra-powerful. But the key researchers here at Money Masters have simplified the 15 steps you must take if you want to get rich. Money Masters should charge you for a consultation fee, but we're dedicated to empowering everyone to reach financial success. So take notes as we go down the 15 steps to get rich. Develop a financial plan. There is power in putting your plans into words. We can't recommend enough that you develop a financial plan and write it all out on paper. A financial plan should include everything you want to accomplish, organized into thoughtful steps. It should be the guide for your financial planning as you move into the future. This first step is critical to keeping you on track, and studies have shown that writing down your goals increases your chances of completing your goals. So, step 1. Develop a financial plan and write it down. Begin saving. Step 2 is crucial and should be started as quickly as you can manage it. Saving is critical to any journey towards financial freedom, and it takes a lot of self-restraint to begin to save your money. Saving is a way of paying it forward to yourself, and it will help you in the long run. Savings, such as an emergency fund, allow you to take bigger risks to earn bigger financial rewards. Discover saving options that earn you money and look into maxing out your 401(k) by putting funds into a Roth IRA. Savings can turn into investments, and they're one of the most important ways you can begin to build your wealth. Live below your means. Making a budget and sticking to it is one of the best ways to take control of your personal finances. By making a budget, you know exactly what your cost of living is and how to best manage your income to support your lifestyle. Learning to live below your means is a great way to always be saving money instead of wasting it. Your worth is not tied to your possessions, and learning this lesson early is the best way to build sustainable wealth. In simple words, do not be one of those who like to look rich rather than being rich. That is a mistake many make. They keep buying expensive stuff that they cannot afford to look rich. But that patents take away the opportunity to build wealth. As you begin to save and earn money, start thinking about living frugally to maximize your contributions to efforts that lead to financial gains. It will make a huge difference on your journey. Payoff bad debts. So we all know that not all debt is bad debt. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't make paying off debts a priority. Revolving debts such as credit card debt and high-interest loan payments can be one of the worst ways to get stuck in a cycle of continuous monthly payments. These debts do nothing to help you. Paying them off quickly and efficiently should be one of your primary goals early on in your financial journey. If you're always paying off interest, you're making someone else wealthy and not yourself. Get rid of this debt through consolidation or by making it a monthly budgeting priority. Invest wisely. So with this step on your journey to becoming fabulously wealthy, you've been saving diligently, your debts are paid off, and you should be following a budget that lets you live comfortably but frugally. At this point, beginning to invest can be a good way to begin to build passive income. You don't need a ton of money to start, and you can look into opening an account with a mutual fund company that offers low expense ratios and no load funds. If you've got a bit more money to spare, making safe investments into the stock market through an online broker can be a great way to dip your toes in and learn the ropes. Looking for a little less risk? Investing in real estate, if your funds allow, is a great way to build a sustainable passive income and begin to develop your own source of income outside of the daily work grind. Find your path to financial success. There are over 2,000 billionaires globally, and each of them have their own journey to becoming one of the world's richest people. The only way you're going to reach their ranks is by figuring out your path to financial success. Are you an entrepreneur at heart? According to Thomas Stanley and William Danko, more than 2/3 of the world's millionaires are self-employed entrepreneurs. Your inner ambitions can be the key to achieving the wealth you can only dream of now. So think about how you're going to earn your riches carefully. Do you want to climb the corporate ladder, be a real estate titan, or launch a product in a billion-dollar industry. Figure out what your passions are and find a way to monetize them on a global scale. Find your mentors. Once you know where you're headed, finding mentors is one of the best ways to learn from the real-world experience of someone who has been in your shoes before. A good way to meet mentors is to begin to reach out to the people who have careers you respect. Meeting at conferences, working your way into their Twitter circles, or finding a way to offer help in exchange for mentorship is a great way to build trust. Think about it. Who are you spending time with? Who are your role models? Are you the smartest person in the room? Or do you surround yourself with people that you can learn from? The connections you build with a mentor can be worth their weight in gold. And it would be prudent of you to find someone who can help you on your journey. All heroes need a wise old wizard to guide them. So find a mentor and begin your biggest adventure yet. Set your goals. Remember that fact about how writing your goals down can increase the chances of that goal coming true? The facts support, and if you are beginning to set lofty goals, you've got to begin to set SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. The goal here is to get specific and make sure your goals support your ultimate ambitions. If your goals are too flimsy or lack sustainability, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Likewise, if your goals can't be measured, you have no way of tracking your journey to attaining your goals. In the long run, following SMART principles and setting your goals on paper can be an asset in achieving them. Add value. Our ninth step can also be one of our trickiest. Adding value to your wealth can mean various things, and it depends on the type of financial journey you are on as to how to approach adding value. The main idea is that you need to begin to raise the value of your work and time consistently as you begin to expand your work and money-making opportunities. You can do this by becoming a top expert in your field, beginning to build a brand for yourself, or increasing the amount of exposure you get for doing your work. By becoming professionally successful, you begin to open revenue sources that you didn't have access to before. In fact, your reputation deserves it. You can begin to charge for your time as a consultant or expert. By increasing your value, you begin to generate the kind of wealth that talks. Establish passive income. It is no secret that passive incomes are heavily utilized by the mega wealthy. In fact, having a large portfolio of passive income sources isn't that extraordinary in the ranks of the world's richest people. Opportunities such as starting a blog, investing in real estate, writing a book, and taking chances to become a social media personality can result in some major cash for only a little bit of work. Your goal should be to diversify and always look for new ways to bring in another paycheck without having to increase your workload dramatically. This 10th step is the biggest step on your path to getting rich, but if you can nail it, you'll be swimming in cash before you know it. Build a network. Doesn't it always seem like being rich means joining a special club? It's not by mistake. What the super wealthy are doing is networking in the public spotlight. Networking can be a global endeavor these days, and you never know what who you know can do for you in the long run. Networking is important at every step of the way, but as you gain wealth, the pool of people you get to network with expands exponentially. So as you begin to earn some money and build wealth, look for ways to build your network beyond your net worth. You are who you associate with. This idea in action can establish yourself amongst the wealthy and give you more opportunities to succeed. Prepare for failure. This step can be hard to swallow, but success rarely comes without a few failures. It's important to be prepared to fail at every step in the process of getting rich. In the early stages, having a stable financial plan, no debt, and wise investments can go a long way in creating a safety net for unplanned failures. As your wealth increases, so does the damage that happens when you do face a failure. By diversifying your investments, always having a backup plan, and trying to save at least 6 months of expenses, you can ease the blow that comes with failure. Prepare for failure just as much as you plan for your future successes. Sacrifice it all. Getting rich is no easy feat, and the journey can take a lifetime. To reach your wildest dreams, you must be passionate, motivated, and willing to sacrifice it all to achieve your dreams. This can be easier said than done, and it's important to approach your personal life with your financial goals in mind. You have to be willing to sacrifice your time, energy, and money into making your plan succeed. And it won't be an easy journey, even if you have followed all of our steps. But with the big risk comes big reward. Be bold, be open, be the success you deserve to be. Spend wisely. Spending your newfound riches should always be managed carefully. If you're struggling to keep it all straight and stay on course, there comes a time in most wealthy people's lives where they have to hire a financial advisor to help keep it all in order. In the meantime, following the 50-30-20 rule can be a great start in making sure your money goes where it should be. It breaks down like this. 50% of your income should go toward living expenses, transportation, and personal necessities. Another 20% should go toward expanding your investments or financial goals. And the final 30% being flexible spending money that can be used as you see fit. This 30% should be spent wisely, but at your discretion. Consider this your personal savings fund. You could invest in a second home, buy a new investment, or invest the money back into personal growth. The choice is yours, but spend it wisely. Prepare for the future. Our final step, and our personal favorite, always prepare for the future. This can mean a few different things, but the message is the same. No matter what you're doing in the present, make sure you keep the future in mind. This can be applied to investments, opportunities, or all kinds of major financial decisions. But most importantly, look at the legacy you hope to leave behind. Sponsor a library, invest in your local economy, or give back and gain the kind of wealth that can survive even death. By investing in the world's future, you can establish your own name, and in turn, this can increase your wealth while you're still living. Think of the Carnegies of the Vanderbilts. These families built legacies that in turn rocketed them into new realms of riches. This should be the ultimate goal of any money master, and the lasting impact can be good for your community and even the world. As you see, your wildest dreams can be achieved with a little bit of planning and a lot of help from your friends here at Money Masters. If you want to learn more about becoming incredibly rich and insanely powerful, like, comment, and subscribe to Money Masters to keep up with our latest tips to make you rich. That's all for now, and we look forward to seeing you succeed. Leave a comment and tell us which step is your favorite. What do you want us to talk about here? Give us your questions and we will bring answers.